Welcome, Hordlings, to more Baldur's Gate.
Just like Hiroshima.
So, these are the guests you've been talking about all day.
Greetings, house guests. I must assume that you're friends that have had Aldeth so excited. I must introduce myself. I am Erlentree, one of Aldeth's partners in business. I must come to announce that the company is celebrating the anniversary of Aldeth's stay with us. I would like you to join us for the festivities. There should be some interesting surprises.
Lo Wang will be there. He likes surprises.
The party is set to take place on the 3rd floor. If you go up there, I'll meet you soon after.
Time to get laced.
Hello. Nice to make the acquaintance of such a cultured personage.
Greetings, you all are new faces. I am Zorl, and you must be Aldeth's childhood friends.
Yeah, Lo Wang been friends with him since we were kids.
So you were good friends with Debron as well?
Oh yeah, DeBron, sure we were.
Hello, how have things been faring? Have you learned anything?
Something is unusual about your partners.
That's good to hear. I was beginning to wonder if I had just become paranoid delusional. Keep up the investigation.
What do you need?
Hold, I'm the Commander Brandilar. I lead the household guard. You must be the people that Aldeth brought back with him, his so-called childhood friends. That likely story might have hoodwinked some others, but I've known Aldeth since he was a kid, and none of you ring any bells.
That's 'cause we're all older now.
I don't like liars, but I'll give you another chance. Perhaps you're suspicious of me, but I've known Aldeth much longer than you have. Now, who are you?
Okay, you've cracked Lo Wang's disguise. I'm actually an investigator hired on to learn as much as possible about Aldeth's business partners. He seems to think they've gone mad.
I'm glad you've been honest with me. To tell you the truth, I've been somewhat suspicious of my other employers as well. They haven't been themselves, and they seem to have a completely callous outlook on the future of their business. I'd almost have to say that Ireland, and Zorl aren't who they say they are. Or they've had their minds taken over, or some other rot. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do, because they're my employers. I must be able to turn a blind eye if you were investigating what they've been doing. If you can find some hard proof that exposes what's been happening, I might be able to do something about this whole mess. What do you say?
Sure. Might as well work together.
If you find anything, come back and see me immediately.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
You're Aldeth's childhood friends, aren't you? You know, if I were you, I'd be careful around here.
Is there a reason why I should?
Ireland, Tree, and Zorl have been acting strange late. I don't know what it is about them, but they don't seem to be their usual selves.
If the truth be known, Aldeth hired us to investigate his partners. Is there anything you know that could help us?
If you search Zoil's office on the 2nd floor, you might turn up something. A lot of letters. Shellac. As long as Aldeth lives, he is a great threat to all of us. He is friends with the mercenaries who have been stirring up much trouble in the south. If he were to confide his fears in with them, it could be disastrous. Kill him soon. Shellac! It pleases me that you now count Ireland Tree among your number, but you must kill Aldeth Shashenstar. He is a foppish dilettante with no skill and little intellect. It confuses me that you have not killed him yet. Have your skills withered? Write back soon when you have killed Aldeth. Shalak! I am glad to hear that you were successful in disposing of Zorro. With his identity, you should be able to infiltrate more of your kindred into the Merchants League estate. Kill Ireland Tree as soon as possible, and then that fop, Aldeth. Well, that explains much. Zorro is not Zorro. How was your investigation fared? Have you found anything? Ah, Lo Wang found documents. You might find them very interesting. Show me what you found. Take a look. This is exactly what I need. Ireland Tree and Zorro are obviously doppelgangers. I want you to track down and kill every one of these monstrous shapeshifters. Well, he's standing right there, so he heard you. The monsters still live! Put an end to those sons of bitches!
Just like Hiroshima.
Holy shit! Having a doppelganger orgy up here.
Time to get erased.
Damn it. I was hoping to get a proficiency. Guess that's next level. But less stacko, more hit points. I like it. Attacks per round is still 3, which is nifty. And the best part is it puts us closer to mage level 9. Now fighter level 9, that's a ways off.
Time to get erased. Haha. Just like Hiroshima. You are tiny grasshopper.
You don't run from Lo Wang!
Time to get erased. Haha.
Learn some manners, brute.
They do? The cook! The cook is a fucking doppelganger.
Time to get laced.
Oh shit. You got Mr. Spunky over here hiding out.
You got the low wings motor running now.
I must thank you for saving my consortium. I will reward all of you greatly for what you have done for me. I hope what I give you now is reward enough. This sword is a family heirloom and could be useful if you're ever to run into those shape-shifting creatures again. Know that you're ever in trouble, you can come to my estate. 5,000 XP, sweet. And a bastard sword named Jon Snow. You've done very well. I'm glad to work with you. Aldous should have your reward if he hasn't given it to you already. Yeah, he did. But thank you. I dig experience points. They make me so happy.
You got the low wings motor running now.
So I'm selling my 73-inch DLP, and I'm going to be buying a 65, 70-inch curved flat screen LED.
Time to get laced.
And this guy's a dipshit. So he's texting me on my phone and he goes, "Do you still have the TV?" And I said, "Yes. Did you have a question?" And then he sent me, "Would you trade something for it?" And I said, "Yes. I'll trade it for $850, which is what I'm asking for it on Craigslist. I need money to put toward my fucking curved screen, you dumb bastard."
Yes?
What can I do for you?
I wanted to ask some questions about recent business decisions. Some people find them very questionable.
I'm sorry, but I'm in a real hurry. Please don't bother me.
Not until you answer questions, fat boy.
Listen here, there have been some strange things happening about the Seven Sons, but I'd rather not talk about it. Everybody I know has been acting really strange of late. I've seen some other merchants change faces when they thought I was looking. Yes, you heard me right. They changed faces. Some sort of shapeshifters have infiltrated the Seven Sons. If I were you, I'd get the hell out of here while there's still time. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Just like Hiroshima.
Nothing for you here.
So, you've come to visit the Seven Sons, have you? Yes. I've got your face now, but not your name.
I am Lo Wang, though I don't know why it may interest you.
Yes, indeed. How interesting. And what of these people about you? Do they know you well?
I'm all by myself, you crazy bastard. To tell you true, we are but strangers traveling together, me and these invisible people.
I've dreamed of loners such as yourself, and each time woken with a groaning belly.
Oh, I had no idea you find me attractive. Alas, there are ones in the world who love me dearly and would miss me sorely should I leave with you.
I pity that.
Leave us alone, will you? Nothing for you here.
Pray tell me, what about my lowly person could make a merchant and his many purses dream?
Come, my brothers, it seems that a feast has been set before us. Let us eat before it cools. I don't know why these little dipshit gangers think they can take me.
Time to get laced.
I love how they turn when I'm invisible. Makes it sweet. Quadruple damage. As in 44 damage. Biatches. Well, it's probably time to report the Scar. A whole basement!
Just like Hiroshima.
Come to torment me some more, you
Well.
shape-shifting bastards.
You'll get naught from me this day, not a cry of pain nor in the knowledge in my noggin. Get away from me, shapeshifter scum. Ha ha! Lo Wang no shapeshifter you speak of. I am friend sent by Scar to see what been going wrong here at Seven Sun. Who are you? You know Scar? I'm Jasso, a friend of his and owner of the Seven Suns. You have to help me to get out of here. Ha ha! It's good Lo Wang found you. Now, we can find out what the fuck been going on here. Before we take you anywhere, could you tell us what been going on? Those creatures, the shapeshifters, started infiltrating the Seven Suns some months ago. They must have started with some of the less important members of my coaster. Eventually they captured me and their leader took my face. They've been keeping me alive in order to gain information that they need through torture. I don't know what their purpose is, but they've been running my business like a bunch of jackasses. All of you will be well rewarded for rescuing me. When you meet Scar again, he will give you my reward. I must be off now as there's much of the monster's work to be undone. I assume you've dealt with other monsters upstairs. If you haven't, I'll get the Flaming Fist to clear out the rest. It'll probably be weeks before we can clean out their stench. Only one question Lo Wang have for you. Who wants a summer wang?
You know what? Your lore sucks, Lo Wang. The container is full. Only 138,000 gold. I'm entering poverty. I serve the Flaming Fist!
Time to get laced.
Salutations.
Leola, X-Head.
You there. Before you go causing any more trouble, I mustn't seek that you insist audience with Scar if you haven't already.
Where is he?
This wise you seek the sanction of the Flaming Fist. Scar awaits you at the Flaming Fist headquarters in the southwest quadrant of the city.
That's where I am though, so next time actually have some useful information, bitch.
Time to get laced.
Lo Wang ain't the brightest bulb in the box or the sharpest tool in the shed.
Just like Hiroshima.
I'm glad to see you've returned. So what news do you bring me?
Doppelgangers have taken over many of the higher echelons of the Costa. The monsters are all dead now, thanks to Lo Wang.
You've slain some doppelgangers. Fantastic. I suppose Leola has already lectured you on the difference between sanctioned and rogue actions, eh? Well, you and I know these things can't always go by the book. Did you come across Josso? Is he alive?
Alive and well. Josso is back in control of his business.
I am impressed. You're as good as your word and obviously very deadly in your work. I'll give you the wage you deserve, triple our original agreement. I want to keep in touch with you, especially if the Iron Throne is up to what you say it is. I have another job that might interest you in. You'll be paid for your services. Care to hear more?
Lo Wang is always interested in more work. What does it entail? Ooh, reputation too. Too bad my reputation already rock and roll.
The problem is this. Every night people have been disappearing from the streets of the shitty city. My men have been scouring the city trying to find the culprit, but so far to no avail. People have begun to get scared and very few are willing to leave their homes at night. Something has to be done and quickly. Would you be willing to take the job? I'd pay you 300 gold in advance with 1,000 gold bonus if you discover what's been happening with disappearing citizens.
We agreed to your terms. We as in me, myself, and I.
Your job is really simple. All I want you to do is patrol east of the city and find an entrance to the sewers. Perhaps you'll get lucky and find out what's been happening. If you do find out what's been happening, come to see me at the Flaming Fist Barracks. Our only clue so far has led us to the sewers, so if you want to explore them first, probably be a good idea. Also, we found tracks of some many-legged creatures, perhaps a centipede-like monster.
Oh, carrion collar, probably.
What do you need?
What's your business here? I here to see Scar. I've been told to expect you. He's either just down the hall or outside the entrance. He's been waiting some time to talk to you, so speak with him soon. Okay, I just did. How about you go away now before I kick you in ballsack?
Gotta admit, I've never been happier.
Got a letter today from my lady, and she's gonna be home real soon. Just gotta find me a pretty little ring for her pretty little finger, and it's all gonna be fine. Just fine. But my lady, she transcends gold or silver or fancy stones. She'll have nothing less than an angel skin ring from me. Oh, an angel skin ring. You must know my lady well to have chosen so appropriately. If you're ever needing a little work around here, check with Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. You can tell him I recommended you. Ooh, want some Wang. You pay good money for that. You want to buy some other shitty rings? No, ain't got a lot of shitty rings here for sale. She got 9 more fingers.
Over here.
Hey there, pal. If you're looking for Duke Elton, you're out of luck. The Duke is busy man, so I suggest you talk to Scar. Hardy har Scar.
You got the Lo Wang's motor running now.
I'm gonna steal from you, and you're not gonna say a word.
I serve the Flaming Fist.
Lo Wang, getting the fuck out of here. He pissed off
Just
the Flaming
like
Fist.
Hiroshima. Time to get released.
I got Flaming Fists wandering all over the place. I serve the Flaming Fist. Ooh, sewer entrance.
Just like
My
Hiroshima.
humble establishment.
What do you got, destroyer of the hills? This belt sucks. I don't give a shit. Oh, you're not. What? You suck. That. Oh, never mind. Kondar. At first glance, the sword appears much like any other. In the presence of any shape-shifting creatures, however, the blade becomes warm as its power stirs. Its namesake was the original owner of the weapon, and its tale, though mostly long forgotten, was wrought with treachery and deceit. Rumors persist that he paid a fearsome price for the blade. but with it he revealed the true identities of those that sought to betray him. Their names and crimes, however, are long since lost to history. And it beats the hell out of shapeshifters, which we really don't care, because we already beat up shapeshifters left and right like nobody's business. Ye olden.
Just like Hiroshima.
Whoa! Leave this place! There's green slimes rising from the cellars. Flee while you can!
Time to get released. Aha.
Get the hell out of the way, you retards! Immune to piercing.
Just like Hiroshima.
Hey, who's gonna give me my reward for clearing that place out right there? I'm a good guy, but I still want money, money, money.
Time to get released. Aha.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Whoa, one moment the barkeep was talking to the mage Ramazith, then all of a sudden he was flaming mad. He summoned up all these slime creatures, hideous things they were.
You got the low wings of motor running now.
Well, that's pretty much most of southwest of Baldur's Gate here. A couple general stores which don't have jack shit in them.
You got the low wings of motor running now.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Yeah. Not squat. Alright folks, that wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more Baldur's Gate and Low Wayne!